we've been collaborating with Scary Little Girls and Rebecca Morden, who is the expert on living literature walks, and we've brought those walks to Newington Green.
What you're going to experience today is it's a bit unusual. It's both a guided walk and a piece of theatrical sort of performance work as well. And you'll be given, by me in a minute, one of these guides. And so I run walks like this structure all over the country, but this is one I live, just over the road, and I'm really impassioned about the area. I loved it, and I moved here a bit like Mary did because I wanted to be in a dissenting, radical community. You've got a art guide, open it up, and you'll see the first page has got two types of text. It's got both plain print and italic. So the plain text is the directions. That's, go left here or across the road or whatever. And the italics is sort of just me gossiping with you. So to get us in the mood, I thought I would start us with a short reading from Vindication of the Rights of Woman by Mary Wollstonecraft, and then I shall sing you a quick suffrage song. My own sex, I hope, will excuse me if I treat them like rational creatures, instead of flattering their fascinating graces and viewing them as if they were in a perpetual state of childhood, unable to stand alone. I earnestly wish to point out that true dignity and human happiness, how that consists.
Sorry, did everyone get one?
There's one more needed here.
No,
everybody go.
It's there. Right, welcome. We are going to start off with a piece written by Virginia Woolf, and it's about Mary Wollstonecraft. It's from The Common Reader. Certainly Mary could say this with truth. When she was a little more than 30, she could look back upon a series of actions which she had carried out in the teeth of opposition. She had taken a house by prodigious efforts for her friend Fanny, only to find that Fanny's mind was changed and she did not want a house after all. She had started a school. She had persuaded Fanny into marrying Mr. Skays. She had thrown up her school and gone to Lisbon alone to nurse Fanny when she died. On the voyage back, she forced the captain of the ship to rescue a wrecked French vessel by threatening to expose him if he refused. Mary's life had been an experiment from the start, an attempt to make human conventions conform more closely to human needs. And her eventual marriage to Godwin was only a beginning. All sorts of things were to follow after. Mary was going to have a child. She was going to write a book to be called The Wrongs of Women. She was going to reform education. She was going to come down to dinner the day after her child was born. That experiment was her last. She died in childbirth. She, whose sense of her own existence was so intense, who had cried out even in her misery, "I cannot bear to think of being no more, of losing myself. Nay, it appears to me impossible that I should cease to exist."
I feel there is something about Mary that just speaks to all of us through the centuries. She's a single unmarried mum. She travels with her kids on her own all over Europe. She's then the first female travel writer. She's really like an exciting, permissive, but really relatable person. But then her vision and forethought are tremendous.
Why should not one woman acknowledge that she can take more exercise than another? Or in other words, that she has a sound constitution? And why, to damp innocent vivacity, is she darkly to be told that men will draw conclusions which she thinks little of? Let the libertine draw what inference he pleases, but I hope that no sensible mother will restrain her.
But everybody who'd been on the walk was so excited about what they'd learned about Newington Green, the history of Newington Green, people who have lived on the Green for years and who are finding out about things that they never knew existed. For example, the China Mission and fabulous high-class shoes cobblers, lovely bits and bobs that people were talking about.
Decent cautions to endeavour to purify their heart. But can they do so when their uncultivated understandings make them entirely dependent on their senses for employment and amusement? When no noble pursuits set them above the petty vanities of the day, or enables them to curb the wild emotions that agitate and read, over which every middle class in Greece has power.
Mary was very passionate about education, especially for girls, and Mary always felt that if both girls and boys were educated, the boys would receive a better education. I did a couple of readings. The first was an extract of her writing called On Poetry, and the second one was a piece of writing not by Mary but by Maya Angelou called Phenomenal Woman. There you go.
And working with Rebecca has been really great, because the selection of readings, fantastic, very, very dramatic, very heartwarming, very emotional, but mixed. Our decision was to mix everything up. So we've got Audre Lorde, bell hooks, lots of contemporary stuff, Virginia Woolf telling us about Wollstonecraft. So it's really all about on the shoulders of and in the footsteps of.
But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's the reach of my arms, span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curve in my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. I say it's the fire in my eyes and the flash of my teeth, the swing of my waist and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me.
Hello, I'm Don Juan. I'm the host of Mary Wollstonecraft's 260th birthday, and I will be celebrating femininity and womanhood in a suit and tash. Welcome everybody. I am the host of Mary's 260th birthday party. So, now if we could all raise our glasses and give a big cheers to Mary. Yay! Fantastic. So I'd like to ask, would anybody like to share one of these lovely quotes? You can have a little look at the quotes on your table. Amazing. We've got our first reader, so everybody here, this one's for Mary.
This is Dame Rebecca Wax.
Dame
Rebecca Wax.
Amazing. Top of your theatre
Top of my voice. I myself have never been able to find out precisely what feminism is. I only know that people call me a feminist whenever I express sentiments that differentiate me from a dog.
Amazing. Any more from Danielle?
Hello. I am not free while any woman is unfree.
Yes! Who's that one?
That's Audre Lorde.
Audre Lorde, amazing. And this one's from Michelle Obama. There are still many causes worth sacrificing for. So much history yet to be made. Cheers to that one.